Hello everybody, it's Rick Ashbringer and welcome to Fallout 4 Part 86. So, we've wrapped up here at the slog. We're going to head back to Prydwen. We need to turn in a quest and begin another one. Okay. I recorded, well, we're starting another one. I'd already tried recording this next playthrough. And the game locked up. Using Task Manager, I could see that the C drive shot up to 100% on read write. And it was just like, I don't know what was going on. I thought the game was going to crash out, but it didn't recover. Then I went into the recording, and the recording was all choppy. And I need to know, for any of you who are YouTubers, does that ever occur to you, even on high-end machines that you may use? I know I've watched some live streamers, they use Streamlabs, StreamYards, and I've seen them go buggy. They blame their internet connection or whatever.
Glad to have you aboard. We'll be taking off in a moment. All weapon systems are go. Good shooting tonight.
Ow!
And they're off. Iron Maiden's out to an early lead, but Piece of Junk's right behind. Odds your uncle is coming up fast.
I had 40 minutes of video recorded. Ugh, it's junk.
Stand by for landing.
Yeah?
Watch your step, sir.
Quick save it there.
Anything to report?
I've completed my investigation into the missing recon team. Paladin Brandis was the only survivor.
Brandis. What happened to him?
I convinced him to return to the Brotherhood.
Well done. It may be difficult for him to adjust to life in the Brotherhood again, but his experience should serve us well. Very well. Is there anything else?
Do you want their holotapes?
Thank you. I'll see that they make it to their next of kin.
That's all.
I'll prepare a full report for the Elder. In the meantime, allow me to offer you a new suit of armor. Bear it with distinction.
Okay, so we get Steadfast Brotherhood of Steel Combat Armor chest piece, grants increasing energy and damage resistance. Then lower your health up to 35. Now before it was combat armor. I'm hoping this is dragon skin chest piece. So we'll find out. based on its damage resistance, I think it may be. So we'll see.
This was no easy mission, Knight. Well done. Now, I have a more pressing matter that requires your attention. I've received reports that supplies have been disappearing from our supply depot at the airport. I suspect this may be an inside job.
Let the scribes deal with this.
They filed their reports. This is now a security matter. And security is your job, Knight. I want you to take charge of this investigation. Report to Knight Sergeant Gavel at the base. He commands our logistics division. He can familiarize you with his unit and the depot. Beyond that, you have leave to conduct your investigation as you see fit. Report your findings directly to me. Is that clear?
Is there anything else I should know?
Gavel will fill you in on the details. But from my perspective, the strangest thing is what was stolen. Rations. Only rations. I don't know what to make of it, but it is curious.
Do I need to keep my investigation a secret?
It's too late for that. Rumors have already begun to spread. Sergeant Gavel and his team will be expecting you. But that only makes your task more difficult. Whoever is doing this will have had time to prepare.
Any other advice, Captain?
Follow every lead. Look for anything suspicious, no matter how minor. But understand, treason is a serious charge. If someone in the Brotherhood is responsible for this, I need proof before I can act.
Yes, sir.
I expect results. See that I get them. Dismissed.
Okay, so now we've got a job to do. Curious though about this piece of armor that we got. Oh, now it says it's only 15. That tells me... Oh, it's a regular combat armor piece.
Bird docking systems and fusion.
With the way that icon showed, it should have been one of these.
Systems reporting green.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustments.
So, he's giving us a job. I was going to run straight to it, but... I want to take a look at that legendary armor piece I have and upgrade that. I think there should be an armor workbench up here.
Attention all Brotherhood soldiers. If you have not yet received your Squire mentorship assignment, please come see me on the bridge. Repeat, if you have not received your mentorship assignment, please report to the bridge. That is all.
I thought we had some workbenches up here.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with a Deathclaw. No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight
That's a
ahead of
weapon
us.
station. There's the armor station. Hey, what do we have here? Nice.
Building something useful, I hope.
Okay, where's McCree? He's over
If
there.
you find any technical documents, you should bring them to proper.
Hey,
Needs. Hope this helps.
your thoughts?
Walk 100 miles if I knew there was a pile of caps waiting for me at the end.
That was all.
All right.
Hey,
What do you...
Okay, I'm running a little heavy. Let's give him some junk. And let's give you a little bit of armor. Make you look a little bit more like a soldier.
the stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Let me guess. Captain Kells sent you?
That's right.
Let's take this somewhere more private. Follow me. We've converted this section of the terminal into our primary supply depot. Everything the Brotherhood needs to operate passes through here. Supplies from the Prydwen, salvage from the field, we handle it all. Access is strictly limited to the logistics detail, and we track every crate, every bullet, every bolt that comes through that door.
Sergeant?
Which is why I don't take kindly to these accusations. I know every soldier in this unit. The thought that anyone would question their loyalty makes me sick. If you've got questions, ask. Otherwise, stay out of our way.
Where should I begin my investigation?
You shouldn't. This is a waste of time. I've already spoken with my men. They haven't seen anything. Tegan's scribes just fouled up the books again. If you insist on questioning someone, go bother Lucia or Clark. I can spare them.
Lucia and Clark?
Knight Lucia and Initiate Clark. They were just posted to this detail a few weeks ago. They're still learning their way around, but I'll have them in shape soon enough. If you have to badger someone with your questions, it might as well be them.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
We're down over 20 crates, if you believe the scribes. All food. Dried meat, Instamash, mac and cheese. It doesn't make sense. I could see someone stealing weapons or tech, but our thief goes to all this trouble for a lifetime supply of cram?
Tell me about the logistics division.
I've been in charge of this unit for almost 10 years now. We're a small group. We stick together. And we keep the Brotherhood running.
That's all for now, Sergeant.
Take my advice. Poke around a little. Then tell the captain to let it go. It's not worth your time or mine.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to,
You're here about the thefts, right? Look, I already told Sergeant
Right
Gavel
here.
everything I know.
You already spoke with Gavel?
He questioned the entire unit. None of us saw anything. Look, I want to get to the bottom of this as much as anyone. What do you want to know?
What's the security situation here like?
We're in the middle of a hardened military base, under constant guard. Nothing's getting in or out of here without us knowing about it.
You really think the base is that secure?
I do. And even if something did make it into the supply depot, there are knights on duty in here at all times. We'd see something.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
I really don't know anything. I've heard the rumors, same as everyone else. But that's all.
What rumors have you heard?
Well, they say raiders with stealth boys hit the terminal every night. That supplies disappear faster than we can bring them in. It's a lot of garbage. I usually work the night shift. Believe me, the only thing you risk dying of is boredom.
Tell me about the logistics unit.
There are what, 10 of us now? Something like that. Our division reports to Proctor Tegan, up on the Prydwen. Sergeant Gavel handles day-to-day operations. He's run logistics for years. Other than the sergeant, there's Lucia, me, the scribes, and a few other knights who aren't fit for field duty.
Lucia?
Excuse me, Knight Lucia. We joined the Brotherhood together. She'll probably get assigned to a patrol team soon. Me? I'll still be stuck here.
That's all, Initiate.
Knight?
Copper wire. Copper wire. Could you tell me where... Oh, I'm sorry, I don't think we've met. Knight Lucia, Logistics. What can I do for you, Knight?
Do you have time for some questions?
Oh. You must be here about the missing supplies. I'm not sure I can be of much help, but, what do you want to know?
What's the security like around here?
It's tight. At least 2 knights and a scribe on duty at all times. And we've got the entire base right here. We don't have much to worry about.
Is there any way to get past all that security?
Well, you'd have to be in logistics. We're the only ones authorized to bring supplies in or out. Then what? Well, there's no way you'd get a full crate of supplies off base. With all the patrols, someone would notice. But why steal anything in the first place? The Brotherhood provides everything we need. No one here has any connection to the Commonwealth. I don't know. None of this makes any sense.
Do you know anything about the missing supplies?
Not really. I've heard it's mostly food and, vacuum tubes? No, sorry, they just lost those.
You lost some vacuum tubes? How often are supplies lost around here?
Someone had just filed them in the wrong place, apparently. Clark found them the next day. The little things do happen, but it never amounts to much. The sergeant may complain, but Proctor Tegan and his scribes are very thorough. 1 or 2 crates, maybe, but not this many.
What's it like working in logistics?
It's not a bad post. Sergeant Gavel is tough, but I've learned a lot from working here. I guess some people take to it and some don't. Like Clark.
What about Clark?
We joined the Brotherhood around the same time, about 2 years ago. We've always been friends. Well, until recently.
Why? What happened?
I don't know, honestly. He's just been distant lately. I'm sorry. It's probably nothing.
That's all for now.
Let me know if you need anything else. Now, where was I?
Last time she spilled the beans.
Sergeant Gavel.
No luck? I told you it was a waste of time. Listen, I questioned every soldier in this unit. I didn't find anything. You're not going to find anything. If you insist on going through with this, stop bothering my men and go look for some real evidence. Hell, you got the captain's backing. You could search every damn berth on the Prydwen, and no one would raise a finger to stop you. Now, is there anything else you need from me?
That's all.
Okay. So it's back up to the Prydwen.
Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Let's see our quest here. Duty or dishonor? So I would have thought McCready would have said something when we got here, but he hasn't had a thing to say.
Attention all personnel.
No time to waste.
I'm disappointed I need to address this, but unsanctioned social contact with Commonwealth natives is strictly prohibited. Anyone who is engaged in such fraternization should report to Knight Captain Cade for immediate decontamination. That is all.
From Lucia. She writes, "Have you been in my locker? Clark, what's going on? After all we've been through, I can't believe you do something like this. Look, this is too much even from you. Touch my things again, and I'm reporting you to the captain." Knight Lucia's log. Let's see. Knight Lucia's log. There it is. She writes, Year 2, Day 17. Today was my last day as an initiate. Tomorrow morning I report to the Elder for my commissioning. I'm finally going to be a knight. The Brotherhood is everything I hoped for. Family, honor, security. I've met people with vision and courage like Elder Maxon. I've made friends like Clark. I've proven myself in battle. I can't imagine going back to civilian life now. My only regret is that Clark won't be going through the ceremony with me. We do everything together, but he's been avoiding me lately. I wanted to talk tonight like we used to, but he just went to bed. Said he wasn't feeling well. Day 18. Today I stood before the Elder. He spoke of my life before the Brotherhood, my time as an initiate, my future as a knight. It only took a few minutes, but it felt like the most important conversation of my life. A few of my friends were waiting outside to congratulate me. Even Proctor Ingram came, but not Clark. I heard later that he hadn't reported for his duty shift on the bridge. No one seemed to know where he was. It was almost midnight before he got back, and he went to bed without saying a word. Day 23. Clark and I have been posted to logistics at the base. Working supply may not be as exciting as patrol duty, but it needs to be done. Clark seems to resent it when he talks to me at all. I'm worried about him. I always looked up to Clark, but he seems like a different person lately, like he's just given up. At first I thought he was just jealous, but there's something else going on. Something he isn't telling me. If I can get him to open up, maybe we can still work things out. Day 24. This is getting out of hand. Clark has been late to his shifts 3 times this week. Each time I found him and made sure he didn't forget again. But I can't keep covering for him like this. I think Sergeant Gavel is starting to suspect something is wrong. And tell us. When I got back last night, my footlocker was a mess. I think Clark has been going through my things. What's the matter with him? Why won't he talk to me? Okay. So, our options. Confront Knight Lucia. Okay. Well, we're gonna do that in the next video. I'm trying to keep these things short. Seems to help to avoid recording issues. Anyway, hope you're enjoying this playthrough so far. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, good luck and have fun out there.